as commissioner of the mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs, Nisha Agarwal would often lobby legislators on behalf of vulnerable New Yorkers. On Monday, she was lobbying again but for herself. Ms. Agarwal, 39, who has been on medical leave from City Hall since August, revealed in an interview Monday that she has a rare form of brain cancer. During surgery to remove the tumor, she said, she had a stroke, which initially left her unable to speak or walk. She has been rehabilitating ever since, and made it to Washington to protest the Republican tax bill in a furious last gasp before voting began. Ms. Agarwal said she has a form of brain cancer known as glioma, which is different than the glioblastoma that Senator John McCain, Republican of Arizona, is battling. Ms. Agarwal's cancer has no cure yet, and she worried that the tax plan would cause cuts in medical funding that could slow the work of researchers looking for one. She said fiercely, "It's my life." Ms. Agarwal has not said much to colleagues about her illness, which was first diagnosed in May 2016. Mayor Bill de Blasio appointed her in February 2014, and she is one of his longest-tenured commissioners. The Immigrant Affairs Office had fewer than a dozen employees when she started and now works with hundreds of people. Bida Mustafi has been the department's acting commissioner since August, and Ms. Agarwal has not officially resigned. She said that the city had promised her a job when she could return, and that she was grateful to have such stability. But what about for people who don't, in other jobs like construction or security? Ms. Agarwal asked. It's no surprise to me that in a moment of immense personal struggle and pain, Nisha is using her voice to speak out for others, Mr. de Blasio said Monday night. Her illness comes at a critical time for New York officials seeking to defend the rights of undocumented immigrants against the Trump administration's stepped-up enforcement. In early 2017, she testified in state Supreme Court on Staten Island for the city's right to destroy the personal information of undocumented immigrants collected for the municipal ID card program known as IDNYC. In June, during intense city council hearings, she pushed the mayor's agenda to use a public-private model to fund legal services for undocumented immigrants, with the city paying for lawyers for those who had not been convicted of serious crimes. She was holding the line for the mayor while everyone just attacked, said Councilman Carlos Menchaca, the chairman of the Immigration Committee. But she told me, at all times, we have to keep ourselves in a place where we can respect each other. Mr. Menchaca was shocked when told of her cancer on Monday morning, saying she had said little to him about her illness. 6 months after her stroke, Ms. Agarwal still hesitates slightly when speaking and uses a cane to walk, but her spirited laugh is intact. She went to the offices of a half-dozen members of Congress on Monday, lobbying with activists from the Center for Popular Democracy, a nonprofit that works with community groups, and where she was once deputy director. At the Capitol, she did not go into details about her personal story, that she left to her friend and former colleague Adi Barkan, who has amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, known as ALS.